All right. We're doing another weapon evolution run. This time, we're doing it with a church pick and switching to the burial blade halfway through. The last one with the cane and the who's-it-calls it? The what's it called? The beast cutter? That one was a lot of fun. This time we're gonna do the same thing. It was fun playing with two weapons. I don't normally play Bloodborne with two weapons, but now that I've basically done everything 6 times, I'm expanding my horizons. Those were awesome runs for sure. Good for the doll scheme. Well, everybody knows the doll is evil. Everybody knows. It's been evil all this time, all along. I've proven it time and time again. Don't ask me to prove it again. I'll do it, though. I was just watching the GDQ run Zeus did a few years back, and as such, I've heard this quote 30 minutes ago. Am I repeating myself? God damn it. The doll is evil, question mark? You fool. She tricked you the entire time. Feel bad. YouTube intro, I never upload to YouTube anymore. This is definitely not going on YouTube. Everybody say hi, YouTube. They won't be able to see it, but you could say it. It's the thought that counts. Isn't the doll a machine, therefore incapable of being good or evil? Clearly, it's whoever made it is evil. They're actually saying hi, YouTube. Oh my god. Do you people exist? Or are you just bots in my simulation? What's going on here? Prove your sentience. I know you're a bot, Mitch. I made you. But everybody else? I don't know. I know Newman. I know he's not here, but I know Newman's most likely a bot. Probably made in like the Windows XP era, judging by how well that randomizer went last time. No can do. Better than Windows Vista? Oh, I wasn't stupid enough to use Windows Vista. The best one was Windows ME Millennium Edition. The ME stood for Millennium Edition. Thrust him? Oh, that's not a thrust? Oh, I got screwed out of a thrust. Hold on, I gotta regain stamina here. Oh, what goes up must come down. Watch this. Big headshot, and then the follow-up. And then we switch weapons into the burial blade. Oh, that was a scooch and a half. That was another scooch and a half. 2 scooches in a row. Wait, that's 3 scooches. Quick maths. I'm so smart. Booty slap, baby. Oh, he finally got me. Wow. I could just heal. Bro, Elden Ring style combat. Ooh. This kills the Zeus. Okay. I died to Cleric Beast. I was fooling around. I screwed around and I found out, and that's how it goes. Listen, that was for entertainment. That was for entertainment only. I was obviously not trying to win. I was trying to be entertaining, and I was, so I succeeded in my attempt. That was a success. That was a success. Got cocky. I can't get cocky when I was born with one. It's like permanent. That one was a stretch. You know what's a stretch? When my cocky's in your mouth. Oh my god. That was a good one. Got him set up flawless, perfectly executed. Mitch is done. Can't say anything for the rest of the day. There we go. Hey, I did it. And I stand by it. Listen, you saw your opportunity and you took it? Yeah, man. I learned from M&M's. Ranger Nim with the 15-month resubscription. Thanks, Ranger. I appreciate that. The church pick's your favorite weapon? I love the church pick. The burial blade's also awesome. He's a rabbit! Oh no! Did he just try to booty slap me? He did. The dirty dog him. Oh, come on. Elden Ring combat! Oh, come on. Stop slapping me here. I need faster stamina recovery. That's what I need. Remind me to change my runes out. Remember, Zeus, you're not bad for dying to the first boss. See, it was a callback. I told you it was for entertainment purposes. You see how that worked out? I planned it out perfectly, man. I'm a genius. I'm a generational talent is what I am. Bro, your blood points. Here's what I think about my blood points. Here's what I think about them. I want you to watch. You see that? You see that chasm right there? You see that? I'm going to take my body and I'm going to jump in that chasm. That's what I think of those blood points. So they're just gonna wash down the tube, completely flush them out. So now you cannot worry about them anymore. They're gone, and we don't have to think about them. It's fine. Fine. Yo, Big Ben's buns. I got Big Ben. No, doesn't work. Oh, it didn't work? That'll work. I'm trying to cheat. I don't want to go through the whole level. It takes too long. So instead, I'm going to jump here, fail it once, quit out, wait for the loading screen, fail it again, quit out, wait for the loading screen, and the title screen to load up. We'll do it one more. We'll try it one more time, all the while saving absolutely no real time. Yharnam with the 71-month resubscription. Thanks so much, Yharnam, for supporting the channel for the maximum amount of time that a human could possibly do it for. That's not the usual line, but I'm off my game today, so that's what you get. My wife is basically playing Black Friday on the same level that Zeus is playing Bloodborne. My hallway is so full of boxes I cannot access the restroom anymore. Damn. I'm looking for Black Friday PCs. That's what I'm looking for. New stream PC, boys. I'm investing in the stream. Flawless. Flawless.
The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me.
Not flawless anymore. Game cheated.
It's enough to make a man sick.
Cheating. Clearly cheating. Scooch. Meow. Game is hacking is Bloodborne. There's always, no matter who's playing anywhere, there's a constant live stream to Miyazaki's apartment. He's basically like the architect from The Matrix. He watches everybody plays Bloodborne and every other Souls game he made. And he just screws with you. That parry was a dong shot, ended his whole career. I mean, it did. There's just some injuries you just can't come back from. Physically and emotionally. That one was a little bit of both. Neggy, how's it going? Good morning. When Jersey Shore was popular on MTV, did you and your friends have watch parties to see all the drama with Snooki? Watch parties? No. Was it on sometime when I went to like my girlfriend's place? Yes. But no, I didn't really actively seek it out, though I did watch it pretty much all the time. Jersey Shore was wild back then. A bunch of people from like Long Island and Staten Island vacationed in New Jersey, acted like idiots, and worsened Jersey's reputation. What happened to Snooki? You don't hear about her anymore? They actually did like a reunion show, and they've mostly grown up, more than they were back then. At least some of them have. A few of them are still infantile man babies. The one guy, the situation, he actually went to jail. His brother and him got caught for, I think, tax evasion. His brother more so was running it, and he got like the bigger kick. But I think the guy, yeah, Mike. What's his last name? Satriani or something like. No, that's Joe Satriani. I don't know, but he went to jail. I think she's a mom. Yeah, there's a lot of kids and stuff involved. Didn't you see the warning? No, I was talking about the Jersey Shore. What was the warning? Hey, Darkened Guard, how's it going? Situation was madness. He was, but he's actually like really. He's the most grown up out of all of them. I think the whole jail thing. Now I don't know what he's like. I only saw a few episodes of the show, but he's changed a lot as a person. He was the guy, like, he was one of the guys that was the worst on the show. He was crazy. He did not behave like anyone should behave. But, yeah, I guess getting caught and going to jail makes you more of a humble person. It seems like that anyway. More people should go to jail. Oh, I forgot the runes? Oh, well. He did start a lot of drama on the show. He did. And like, I don't know. I'm not a big drama starter. I don't talk to enough people these days to start any drama anyway. Ooh, dirty. Hey, where you going? I'm fighting here. Scooch. Stop. Scooch. How are you heal action. Ha! Yeah! All right, burial blade time. Ugh, I love that big overhead strike. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Ooh, I missed my third dunk. Uh-oh, heal action. Damn, the Elden Ring style combat is very ineffective against her. Oh, that's it. That's it. Come on. I gotta switch these runes out. How does that whiff? No! Slowly poisoned. Antidotes. Easy. Alrighty then. Zeus started with more people should go to jail, and it immediately cut to ads as if this take was too spicy for Twitch. We are canceling him live. We no longer recognize sarcasm as a viable form of communication on the internet. Cancelled. Air runes, huh? Raises stamina. Boom. Oh, that's max stamina. Well, I guess that's better. I gotta go up, I guess. I guess that's better. And then I have the other one. I already have that on, though. Jeez. Alright. We're RPGing as much as possible. Alright, boss number 4. Coming right up. Let's have some more coffee. Scooching is a superior technique. I've been loving that the Sekiro Resurrection Erection mod because some of the fights, they really want me to scooch a lot. And I don't normally scooch when I play Sekiro. But I fought the one owl the other day and it was just Scooch City. I was loving it. Let's just heal. I don't know how much damage. I don't trust it. It trips me out that I'll be 35 tomorrow. Where's my rewind button on life? Bro, stop acting like you're old. I know I've said I'm old and whatnot, but like it's gotta get out of that mentality. This is the prime. Tell that to my back. What's your like? I don't know if you have an injury or not. Have you had like a major injury, like a car accident, a thing from work? If not, then your excuse is the same as mine. We're lazy. Okay. I'm lazy. You're lazy. I'm gonna start working out. I keep saying it, but it's gonna happen. Let's work out together. You come over my house. You be here 5:30 in the morning. We'll work out. Then we'll take a shower together. I mean, what? Not like that. I'm 37 and pregnant. We all still young. Pregnant? Congratulations. El pregante. That's awesome. Your age is what level you are, dude? I mean, that's how I feel. Like... Jeez. There are so many young people in the world now. so easy to manipulate them. I'm kidding. I'm really not. More skill points to spend. It's just as you get older, like, I don't know, for me anyway. You know, I might be more stupid, like, as with regards to facts, okay, and how many references I can make in movies and literature, and I just used to have a lot more knowledge that Twitch has completely deteriorated in my quest to become a professional gamer. Ciao Zeus Alcanacal. But what I was saying was, I might have less technical information, but I definitely know how people work a lot better. Does this seem too loud for you? Ooh. Does the game seem loud? Why? Why does the game seem that loud? It's so weird. Sorry. See, I got her in her eye. That was close. Nobody ever talks about Amelia, but Amelia's an amazing boss. You just gotta fight her on later new games to see it, because Bloodborne allows you to get so OP. I'm dead. Ooh. People younger than me complaining about being old is more depressing than the general atmosphere in Yharnam. It's, I don't know. Why is that? Why do people? I think it's the internet, man. I think the internet just creates like warped views for all of us on what's going on, and I feel like, you know, because everybody has access to like everybody at the same time. You see more. Maybe you see more young people doing fun things. You're working. Maybe you get like an older attitude from that, maybe. I don't know. It's definitely something that I feel like people are feeling more, but people are feeling everything more. I don't know. I have no answers. I'm just speculating. Partially a meme too, becoming a boomer at 30. That's a fairly good point. How jokes can resonate within like societal conscience. Zeus, I'm reading The Road, my first McCarthy novel. Really enjoying it so far. Oh, you're in for a treat, man. The Road's awesome. Read No Country for Old Men. Blood Meridian, All the Pretty Horses. You could read all of his books. I really like the All the Pretty Horses is a trilogy. I really like the second book, The Crossing. Crossing's beautiful. Especially if you have a dog. Okay, you like dogs. The Crossing is a really good Western book for you. I try to get the double up. I wanted that face. Ooh, she got mad. I've never hit a face so many times. Oh, don't even think about it. She's thinking about it and she's doing it. Oh, that's bad. I just spammed L2 there and it was glorious. I don't think I've ever spammed L2 that much in this video game before. There it is. I should probably put better gems on this burial blade, but whatever. All of these damn scam calls. Bro, there's so many scam calls. So many. I even put myself on the registry and whatnot, and it actually got rid of them for like a month or two, and they're back. They figured out a way around it, I guess. I loved Blood Meridian, Zeus. Thanks for your recommendation. Took me a while to finish it, though. It is definitely a different kind of book, but it's my kind of book. Unique writing. It deals with real life and the real world in a way that, you know, most people just want to pretend doesn't exist. And it's just rife. It's just so filled with double meanings and allusions and subtext, and there's all these other things going on you could argue and theorize about. It's quite frankly just one of the best pieces of artwork ever made. One of the best. It's tough to get through though sometimes. What book? Blood Meridian or The Evening Redness in the West by Cormac McCarthy. Cormac McCarthy, the Miyazaki of literature confirmed. Can we talk about House of Leaves? I read House of Leaves a long time ago, and it's unique. So I give it credit for that. It's very, very unique. There's nothing like it. It's worth a read, definitely. I probably want to reread it at some point to see how like my more adult self feels about it. Yo, Unholy Sorrow, how's it going? When I get spam calls, I always make sure to get the company's email address. I then register their emails on porn sites. It's not much, but it gives me some satisfaction. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'd want to make sure live on the phone that they actually respond to it though. Like make sure that they see it so it's theirs. Ooh, that's a good one. How fast do you finish reading a book? These days, I read the equivalent of War and Peace in Twitch chat every single day I stream. Book reading has been few and far between. All of the things that I love have been few and far between lately. With that said, you know, I usually don't like to take more than a week, depending on how big it is. I mean, some books are gigantic, so, you know, it's not exactly the same 400 pages as another. In college, I was reading 2-3 books a week, but that was, you know, that's college. The Gray Pilgrim. Man, I have like all this mucus in my throat or something. Gray Pilgrim with the 31-month resubscription. Thanks so much, Gray. How many words per minute do you read? Speed reading is a lie, bro. It's a lie. It's not. It's a gimmick. People who speed read do not have comprehension. Don't do it. Comprehend. You'll get faster. You'll get faster at reading the more you do it. Comprehend. Don't just try to get through it. Learn it. Oh, I went the other way? Alright, I'll switch to the church pick then. Yo, Pichu with the 4-month resubscription. Thanks, Pichu. But comprehension is boring. I prefer not understanding a damn thing and making up my own mind about what the text is about. That's my right as an American citizen. It's called freedom of speech. What you, the thought police? You think you're 1984 and me in my country, you fascists? I'll get you. I'll call my Uncle Sam and we'll get the military on your ass. Call up the FBI, the CIA, the NEA, the DEA, the DIA. We'll get you. Call the DBD. Behavior. They'll fix the world. Yo, Pichu with the gifted subscription. Thanks, Pichu. I appreciate it. Win. Entity for president? Like the reason I listen, if you think about it, the reason I don't like the devs at DBD is because they run their company and their game like basically like the world is run. They just want everyone who plays their game to be mindless drones, just sitting on gens, getting slugged all the time, just taking all the bad things that the world gives them. Meanwhile, like the 1% of killers that play the game, they're given everything. They're given right at the start, like the silver spoon in their mouth. They have unbelievable godly powers, and they just whine and whine and whine about not being not being able to do anything. Love you, man. Thanks to you. I'm just, you know, I appreciate it. I do. That voice acting was amazing. I don't do voice acting. I don't know what you're talking about. Repair. I guess I didn't need to repair it, but I do want to put on different gems if I can. Oh, no. Not that one. Not that one. I'll keep those on. Okay. Burial Blade. Ooh, add bolt attack. 445. I'll get a little bolt in there. I guess I have nothing else good. There we go. All right, a little bit better. So Forbidden Woods time, right? Oh, we didn't even get there yet. Got my car tires replaced by the 4 seasonal fresh tires. Feeling good to drive. We don't need tires yet. Ever just paid off her car. Owners now. That's cool. Hopefully it lasts a while. Do you have every gem in the game? I don't believe so. No, definitely not. Thanks to you, I've been learning English since 2020. I've been considering trying to pick up Italian again. I took Italian for 4 semesters in college. Actually, no. 6 semesters in college. 6 semesters. And the first 4 went great. They went really great. I had a good teacher. It was fun. I was learning. Never felt like I wasn't doing, work I needed to be doing or anything, or not learning at the right speed. And then we get up to the 300 level courses, and that teacher, because I had the same teacher for all 4 semesters. Unfortunately, couldn't have her again. Had to go to the upper division teachers who were better, right? They weren't. After that, I was just... I did well enough that year, but it just wasn't... It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I didn't learn. I struggled. I did struggle. You already speak Russian, though? Well, yeah, I know. As a self-diagnosed OCD freak, your gem inventory organization makes me want to climb my walls. You want to see my desktop, Black Goatee? I can show you my desktop. The added value of a good teacher is underrated in most situations, in my opinion. Oh, listen. Teachers make up the difference for many, many people. Many, many people. That's a bad teacher right there. That was 2 bites. That was 2 bites and I died. 2 of them. I took Spanish and never learned a word of it. Just memorized what I needed for each test. Yo, Nathan, good morning. Language, for me, in my country, language I think is taught wrong. I'm not saying I know a better way, but, I don't know. I feel like there has to be a better way to learn language than what they're doing over here. How is your stamina so much? Max level in my stamina. I have and then I have 3 stamina runes on. You do kind of regret that, in all honesty. Honestly, man, even if you had paid attention and gotten straight A's in it, if you don't actively use it, you'll lose most of it. Like, I've been watching some programs that have like some Italian speech in them, and I recognize, like, I can understand some of it, but I don't, you know, I haven't used it. I haven't thought about it in forever. So there's a lot that I recognize that I used to know that I just plain old forgot. It's how memory is. If you don't actively use what you're learning, what you've learned, you could eventually forget it. I think language classes should have students converse in whatever language they're trying to enforce the learning. Yeah, so when I was in I went to France, Italy, and Greece. I stayed with a family. And one thing that they did professionally is like they taught English or taught French to English speakers or Spanish speakers. So that you would come, you would live with them. And you'd learn the language. You'd be fluent in 6 months, they said. 6 months. To completely learn a language. So there are different and better approaches out there, I guess, is what I'm saying. I went back to the dream. I needed to go to the shadows. Actually, I can go to Amygdala first. What helped me improve my English was to watch the movies with English subs. I feel like some people are just wired to pick up new languages quicker than others as well. Well, there's a lot about education that, quite frankly, hasn't really been studied or even attempted to be studied and learned, like, you know, how people learn the best. I'm a big proponent of education evolving, because the education system in my country basically hasn't evolved ever. Like it's the same stuff they've been doing since the 1800s. So, and actually, it's less. It's actually like how it's devolved now. I'm always more speaking of the education I received, but it's devolved in terms of standards. At a lot of schools in New Jersey, like during the pandemic and now, they created a rule where if you say you didn't do any work, you'd get a 0 in the class, right? Half the year would go by, you did 0 work. You have a 0 in the class, right? They made it so that the kids who did nothing, after half of the year, they would automatically get a 50. So they could have a chance to get a grade that was decent. So if you're wondering why people are going to be less intelligent moving forward in this country, just know that the standards in the education department have been completely eroded well beyond what you think. Well beyond what you think. The kids are coddled. They don't actually have to do anything. They're on their phones most of the day. It's not everybody. There's still smart people. It's not everybody. But the system does allow a lot of BS. A lot of BS. Oh yeah, Angry Gamer. Absolutely. It's intentional. Some people learn better by writing and some people by listening. Exactly. Like whether it's something you're born with or maybe it's something, you know, you develop over time, certain habits help people and certain habits hurt people when it comes to learning, right? Definitely. The best way to learn a language is to expose yourself to that language and consume as much as you can. After a while, you start figuring it out naturally in a way that you not forget again. I mean, I can see that, like, in a more natural way. I could definitely see that. But as far as not forgetting, if you don't think you're gonna forget things, I mean, you're just not really. That's just not how memory works. People forget much more than they remember. Much, much more. And vocabulary is something that goes too. Now, as far as like a formation of the language, like that stuff is so integral to language that that's the stuff that I haven't forgotten. Like the basic foundations, because every time you use words and speak, you are also using the basic foundations, the structure. So if you learn that stuff, that because you use it every time you're using the language, I feel like you're more likely to remember that stuff. Oops. Oops. Flawless display of gameplay prowess. I love the burial blade with amygdala. Oh, we need to get our tree, Wuo. Thanks for reminding me. We gotta figure out where to put it, though. Gotta figure out where to put it. I can confirm I'm half French. Spoke French fluently as my mom spoke French most of the time, and we would go on holiday to France to see the family. I've not been to France now for 15-ish years and really struggle to get back into that rhythm. Takes about 3 days. Yep. It's unavoidable. I always talk about like memory loss because it's one thing that a lot of people don't realize that they have. Like, and it affects just little arguments that you have. People are augmented by your memory and your memory of your memory, because each memory you have is not a memory of the original event. It's an overwritten event every time you think back and recall it. Your brain overrides and rewrites the memory, so your memories can change over time. So you can develop false opinions about people, false situations, and just little subtle things. And this leaches down into like the criminal justice system. With eyewitnesses, oh, that's the person I saw. It's, and I'm not saying that there's a solution to it. It's just something that more people need to think about more often, because a lot of people think they have these stalwart, amazing memories, and with regards to certain things, it might be true. But this totalitarian, lowercase t, idea that your memory is complete, people like that are usually dangerous. And not necessarily like physically dangerous, but socially dangerous. We got a cat earlier this year, and I'm dreading setting up a tree. He's young and loves climbing things. Ooh, that might be a thing you have to deal with, JD. Just a quick stroll through the woods. Emotion plays a large part in memory loss also. A big factor in witness statements or remembering. Wait, you're saying your emotions can affect your memory? Gold cone head. I really like this outfit. The human mind is fascinating. I can vividly remember things that in reality never actually happened. I understand what you mean, fascinating, but to me it's terrifying. It's actually terrifying. Reality or a perception of it is based off of our memory, but if our memory is constantly reevaluated and repositioned, what actually happens? That's why cameras are great. Cameras are one of the best inventions ever. I wish the gold Ardeo clanked against the ladders when you slide down them. That would, if they ever remade this game, if that's not in it, everyone should deserve a refund. Everyone should deserve a refund. Cameras and air fryers are god tier inventions. We got an air fryer. I mean, it's good. It's just not this like god that you. I just don't understand. I don't know. I guess I could say something, but they work. They work. We get hiccups from the evolution of fish. Is that true? I haven't heard that before. I know I share like 50% of the same DNA as a banana. So I'm half banana. Hung like one too. That's right, Mitch. You tell him. You tell him. You saw me in that locker room that one day. That one sweet summer day. Oh, he got me. Watch. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Hold on. Watch 1899. It just released last week by the makers of Dark. It delves into mind and memories and whether experiences can be crafted into thinking it's real. That's pretty cool. I think the girl wanted to watch that. I think the girl wanted to watch that. We haven't put it on. We've been watching The Sopranos. Reminds me of my my childhood. Free slug is a free slug. Can't pass that up. Shadows are such a good fight. It's the best multi-boss fight still, I think. So good. $18.99 seems like it's dubbed from another language. Won't watch it. Oh, is it? Is it German? I think it's German, right? It's OG German. Oh, I got turned around. I went the exact opposite way. That was a close one. Ooh, they came in for the kill there. I'm dead. Yeah, as soon as they both launched up, I knew it. I knew it. They both launched up at the exact same time. Yo, no Saj, good morning, man. Yeah, and Holy Sorrow, the Sopranos is so well revered because it, at the same time that it gives you a show with complex people that have real emotions. It faithfully recreated the life of New York, New Jersey Italians, or at least a lot of them, depending on which kind of families you came from. It was very faithful, very authentic. They did a really good job with it. It's just a really great show all around. It's a really great show all around. And at the same time as showing things off, it did a very good job at like commentating on a lot of the actions as well. Dr. Trowbridge with the 4-month Twitch Prime. Thanks so much. Sopranos is a slow burn series. I mean, maybe for you guys who like grew up now, I don't know. Like you guys need like explosions and constant unrealistic action in your face all the time. Sopranos is a real show based off of real life and real people. It's not... You could call it a slow burn, I guess, but... I don't know what you're expecting to happen in that show. It's got a lot of excitement, and it's about people, so... Still counts. Still counts. I'm the winner. I'm the winner. We knocked out each other at the same time, but I'm getting back up. She's not. Look at the Green Knight and the Northman. The Green Knight I haven't seen yet. Green Knight. You love it, but a lot of people addicted to TikTok might not like The Sopranos. But, like, if it's something you love, hear me out. So it's something that you love. So why would you, like, try to convince people not to watch it? I guess that's what I'm saying. Right? Well, wouldn't you try to, like, promote it? Gatekeep? I don't think it's gatekeeping. I don't think it's gatekeeping. I'm just asking a question, like why. I like knowing or asking that question. Intentions help understanding people. By the way, Zeus, have you watched Peaky Blinders? I think you'd like that. No, I'm an Italian from Jersey. Okay. I like The Sopranos. The idea of some wannabe gang calling itself the Peaky Blinders and being intimidating at all, I find to be a farce to reality. We have the mafia over here, not the Peaky Blind. Like, you know what the mafia would do to the Peaky Blinders? Please, get the hell out of here. Like, that's based on reality. Also British. Like, I get it. But it's just not... I don't know. There's no British gangsters, all right? That's what I'm saying. There's no British gangsters. I'm sorry. I mean no offense, but... You guys just don't have it in you. You just don't... Like, remember, we're the ones that broke away from you. Like, we're the ones, like, we're gonna fight you. Get out of here, right? Like, you guys left. Americans wouldn't have left that war, all right? We would have stayed in that war for 20 years, 25 years, well beyond when we should. Ruin everything. Leave at the worst imaginable time. That's the American way. We don't stop warring. Jason Lynch with the 7-month resubscription. Thanks, Jason. The Wire was a real good show. I started The Wire. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened why I stopped, but The Wire is awesome. The Wire is awesome. There's a whole season in the show about how Peaky Blinders beat an Italian mafia family. Okay. Listen, I'm tribalist here. There's no way some British mafia is gonna beat my Italian mafia. No way. Not Ideal Gaming with the 22-month resubscription. Thanks, Not Ideal. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Changaretta? That's not... Is that the Italian mafia name? Changaretta? Mr. Changaretta! I don't think so. Wasn't there an episode in The Office that was about the Italian mafia? Now, that's a show that I missed. I love The Office. Maybe not so much after like The Office ends after Michael Scott leaves, right? But I mean, there's some good parts to it, but you stopped watching the Peaky Blinders when they were up against the Italian mafia? Creed's your favorite? Dude, like, if ever there was a need for a spin-off show, it was a Creed spin-off show. Like, they gave us more seasons of The Office after Michael left. They should have just had Creed go off and do Creed things. Just non-stop Creed. Let's go buy a blood rock. I've actually been wasting insight. Creed was that low-key character that was so sketchy. Oh, well, intentionally so. He definitely said things that made you question what was going on at home. And that's what I mean, like that if you took a spin-off show with Creed, like, you could go anywhere. You could go anywhere with that. Do you think Creed or Toby was the Scranton Strangler? It's gotta be Creed. Toby couldn't... You tell me... Come on. No, bro, if you think Toby could be the Scranton Strangler, you're crazy. Like, you were such... There is no way someone like Toby is physically capable of doing that. Come on. No shot Toby could be. Like, no, it's not even a question. There's very rarely a character in a TV show that is as non-threatening as what, Toby Flenderson? Toby is crazy, bro, I'm telling you. Based on what? get you instant. It would explain why Toby was so obsessed with the Strangler, though. Really, that would explain it. You know what else more likely explains someone's obsession with a serial killer in their area? There's a serial killer in your area. And people... Do you know how popular, like, crime shows are? And, like, killer podcasts and all that stuff? People have been fascinated by this stuff since they started knowing that it was going on since early times, bro. People have been fascinated with serial killers for a long time. Why? The question is always why, right? Kanehurst? Kanehurst. Is Yosefka evil? Well, that's not the real Yosefka. Yeah, that's an imposter. So yeah, the woman who transforms other people against their will into something that they don't want to be, pretends to be someone else, manipulates you into crime. Yeah, she's evil. The other Yosefka, we'd need to know more about the situation to get a handle on it. Tickets! Tickets, please!
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing the puss in the neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at human testing, take your second right past Mars on the magic school bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the magic school bus. Spank a plankton too, on our magic school bus. Drop the river of lava on the magic school bus. Such a fine thing to do. So strap your bones right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wild ride. Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your ride on the Magic School Bus today. A Virgin Chad with the ticket. Buttston with the Deca ticket. Thanks, Buttston. Uber Willow with the double ticket. You know who, paying for themselves. Yar Marcy Yoma with the quadruple ticket. Thank you, Marcy. Not Ideal Gaming, Warbreaker, Wicked is Dead, Charles Zane, Shadow Wind, and Deadshot Cynic with the quintuple ticket. Thank you so much, guys. Jason Lynch, I think I might have missed your subscription. If maybe not. Thank you so much. If I did, if I didn't, I take it back because I already thanked you. I'm not thanking you twice. Thanks for all the tickets, guys. Nothing like using children for science experiments. What, is that bad or something? I would think that you'd want to teach kids about science as early as possible. Zeus, are there any authors of note you'd recommend from the last 10 years? No, I like reading things that are a little bit older. There's so much written, especially today, that I feel like it's better for me to wait, for fiction anyway, wait until the dust settles and see what is worth reading from the people who are like from reviewers and literary critics that I respect and whatnot, and going from there. Don't really read much that's like that's been written like within the last 10, 15 years, that kind of thing. You ever read any Lovecraft? A little bit. He's one of the guys that I've been saving. I actually got to read some of his stuff on stream because I owe you guys. You not getting that shortcut for the elevator is such an alpha move. I can't possibly die to this guy. I'm just that good. See how good I am? I did that on purpose. Okay, so I can't do a trick attack with this weapon, so it's just gonna be maybe a 1-2. Yeah. Defep incoming? No. I just had to make it a little bit, you know, tense at the end. Just a little tense. You were so stubborn with this guy, had to kill him by parrying, took you a while. He's got some really cool parries though, so that could be fun. Can't be dying to the blood racist, you know it. Anything optional that I haven't done? The Cathedral Ward, of course. The Elden Ring board game Kickstarter launches today. Gonna be $4.29 to get everything. I thought, are they doing another run of it? I thought that already came out. They might be doing another run. This one's brand new? Oh, so it's a different one? I haven't heard anything about that one. You know, no, Saj, I literally read that as Bloodborne board game. You hit the nail on the head. I don't know how I read that as Bloodborne board game, but I did. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thanks for catching that. I didn't even pick up the Bloodborne board game. Seems cool, but like I said, I recently moved away from everybody. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Chances of me playing a board game with someone are very, very slim right now. That sucks. Oh well, go around. I keep passing this damn thing. Try again. There we go. Why is Bloodborne so good? It's awesome, man. That sucks. You've already finished the game 5 times, still get an urge to play it? 5. I understand that. Don't often come out here and enjoy the view. Under Elisandil with the 24-month Tier 2 resubscription. 2 years, legend. Thank you, man. Zeus, do you plan on playing Callisto Protocol? I do plan on playing it. I actually just got an email from the marketing for them that I have to respond to. Wait, I thought you were gonna play Evil West. Oh yeah, I'm playing Evil West after this run, man. Evil West after this run. That boss is so tough. Elden Ring's good and all, but finishing twice has lost its charm on me. But Bloodborne, I just wish Elden Ring had a different art style. Dark Souls 4 is cool and all, but it's not this. It's just not this. Dark Souls 5. Dead. Frack! Oh, dude, that attack killed me yesterday, too. Oh, I just wish he goes frenzy, man. I just have the timing wrong for it. Oh, dude, that was so good up until then. You just feel the whole medieval aesthetic has been way overdone. Bloodborne was better because it stood out from what I think. And it's not bad. You'll never hear me say Elden Ring was bad. I was disappointed because they called it Elden Ring. So what I got was Dark Souls 4. And I was thrown off because of that, because I thought it was going to be in the same vein as Bloodborne and Sekiro, like a different art style, a different gameplay style, slightly, still a Souls-like. It was good. It was really good. Best game, one of the best games I've ever played. It just aesthetically, like you, Marcy, I'm over medieval. I want different stuff. Please no more Dark Souls. Please no more. Ebrietta seems to want more Dark Souls. She seems to want more. It's daunting starting a new playthrough in Elden Ring, but once you develop pathing, time flies. I don't doubt it, man. I really don't doubt it. I mean, I'm probably gonna love a bunch more playthroughs of that game. So I'm looking forward to it at this point. I needed some time away from it. I put so much time and energy into that first playthrough. Bloodborne, FromSoft are allegedly working on a spiritual successor to Bloodborne called Velvet Veil. I mean, like, says who? You hope that's not the name? Velvet Veil was a debunked rumor. Yeah, rumors as far as Bloodborne content are just, they're rumors. Nothing is happening. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. If anybody would know when new Bloodborne content was coming, I would know. Me. I made this game. I don't have to repair it as many times. Like, this is actually, like, for using these gems, this is actually pretty good. I don't have to repair as much as I normally do. Because my weapon, I'm using 2 of them instead. Huh. It's like the game is balanced for that. Weird. Very weird. Well, moving on. Copium, they're working on Bloodborne related stuff once they finished Elden Ring DLC. Yeah, so there's gonna be Bloodborne 2, Sekiro DLC, Elden Ring DLC, all released next year, right? Hey Neo Mao, how's it going? Miyazaki told him last Wednesday during bowling night. He actually canceled on me this week, man. Something about washing some girl's feet. I don't know. He's weird. It's always about feet with him. Dirty feet this, dirty feet that. Bloodborne 3, The Search for Bloodborne 2. You know what would be a good show? Like a show about someone who is like so addicted to Bloodborne that they live their life in the way and style of Bloodborne. Like they became crazy for it. I'm not gonna say anything else because I know you producers are out there taking my ideas. Shouldn't have said anything. Kind of like this stream? No, nothing like this stream. It'll actually be good. A Bloodborne show would be awesome as long as they make it with the actual lore. I'm being completely honest when I say this. I don't trust anybody to make anything Bloodborne content related except myself. If I'm not attached to the project, it's not going anywhere. It'll be wrong. They'll do it wrong. There's no... Listen. They don't know Bloodborne like I know Bloodborne. They don't. They do it wrong. Especially if it's like a millennial. God damn, it'd be terrible. Even Miyazaki is suspect. Unless... I would even question Miyazaki. I would. Okay, I just gotta poke this guy because he is resistant against trick weapons. So we'll just do this. You gotta watch out though because you see that 4th hit right there? You gotta be in the right position to get it. Otherwise you could whiff and he could tentacle you.
Oh, majestic!
You trust Redgrave with some of the script? No disrespect, but Redgrave doesn't know the doll is evil. So no, I wouldn't. Maybe some, like you're saying, but even he was fooled. Yeah, I would only do it with HBO One Duty. I mean, if HBO is looking for another show to spend like a lot of money on, I mean, I'm open. I'm ready. I could do it. Okay. A Bloodborne show would need some mind-blowing special effects. Oh yeah, we would do. It would be a combination of CGI and practical effects.
New ideas of the higher plane.
Ow. Kidding. Ooh, the bonk. The FX team from John Carpenter's The Thing for Bloodborne. I mean, sure, if they're not all dead. Like, that was like, what, 40 years ago? I'll tell you this. We'll hire on the last survivors and we'll get their, we'll put them in advisory roles. Costumes would be quite expensive too, especially for the bigger bosses. Lots of parts, and some would probably have to be electronic. Oh, dude, it'd be an amazing blend of artistry and engineering, right? It's the kind of project that would literally have to be funded by HBO, and with the intent of doing it in the best way imaginable. Otherwise, it wouldn't work, right? It would also require, honestly, it would require a couple visionaries. One, a pure Bloodborne visionary. And two, it would require, you know, much in the same way like the guy on Jurassic Park basically created magic. It would require that kind of thing. But even more so because, you know, CGI has developed in a way where practical effects haven't, because nobody gets paid to do them. Chris Pratt as the pale blood... No. Definitely not. Well, Nicolas Cage would have to be Mikolash. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, he literally... They literally copied his face for Mikolash. It's the same face. I wonder where you were gonna go when you said Jurassic Park. Did I go to a good place or was it a bad place? Hopefully not a quiet place. Andy Serkis as Mikolash or Gehrman? I mean, you're closer with Gehrman, but he definitely would be the one crawling out of Mother Kaz as the orphan. I mean, nobody else can creep crawl like Andy. Where am I going? Clint Eastwood as Gascoigne? Gascoigne's not that old, man. He's not that old. Christopher Lloyd would be amazing as Gehrman? No. I don't think so. Christopher Lloyd? I mean, I would definitely sit on the casting couch, and I would allow him to do his thing and audition. I'm not sure I see that though. Maybe he could blow me out of the water. The Rock? Who would The Rock play in my Bloodborne HBO special? Definitely getting Dwayne the former Rock Johnson. So who would he play? Gratia maybe. Maybe Gratia. He could be the Fist of Gratia. that big hulking giant lady that you find dead. Maybe we could animate her. Chivalry with the 23-month Twitch Prime resubscription. The One Reborn. Actually, the One Reborn, put Dwayne Johnson as the One Reborn. That's good, Mitch. All right, that's good. Dwayne Johnson. He's the bald-headed buff guy atop all the bodies in the One Reborn. I'm liking it. Well, obviously, we won't like make him look like Dwayne. Like we're gonna like mess him up with makeup and stuff. Like he's not gonna look like Dwayne Johnson, but it'll work. Trust me. Mads Mikkelsen could play Gascoigne, bro, dude. Yes, I see that. That's a good one. Mads is Gascoigne. That's good. He could do it too. Who would play Ludwig? I don't know. We'll find a horse. Willem Dafoe for Gehrman? Okay, I'm starting to like this. All right, I'm starting a Kickstarter. Okay, I'm starting a Kickstarter. Mel Gibson as Mikolash. I refuse to work with Mel Gibson. And if you think that Nicolas Cage should not be Mikolash, you're wrong. You can play as Murgo. Susan Sarandon as Eileen. Honestly, for Eileen, the only thing that makes sense is to hire the voice actress who did Eileen in the game. That's the only thing that makes sense. Same thing, like, you know, the doll's gonna be a doll, right? Like some quasi half-human, half-doll thingy. It would have to be a Veta Muradassolova. She's the voice of the doll. There's nobody else. Shaun of Chaos with the brand new Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome in. Thanks for that brand new sub. I appreciate it. Cameron Diaz can be the doll. Dude, that's like a Russian doll. You can't... Like, you literally would need a Russian doll to play the doll. That's not It's not Cameron Diaz. And maybe in 1999, it could be Cameron Diaz. No disrespect. It's just we're in a different time now. Old King Cole with the 12-month Twitch Prime resubscription. Enjoy your golden aura. Enjoy your big black Z because you have ascended. Thanks for the whole year of support, you legend. You ran out of Beast Blood Pellet. What do I do? Not use all your buffs the next time you play games. Currently trying to fight Amelia. Yep, you're gonna have to learn how to dodge her attacks and counterattack her without getting hit. I would stop using blood vials if I were you too, dude. Learn the fight. Don't use all your items. Don't use all your items before you know the fight. How do I get more? You're not getting more right now. I mean, I don't know which ones you picked up, but you're probably not getting more right now.
Curse the fiends, their children too.
Which Beast Blood pellets did you even get? For Amelia? Well, I mean, I guess you can go in the chalices. Are there... Oh, yeah, there's in Old Yharnam. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. An Old Yharnam. So you had what, 6 of them? You had 6 of them. I mean... Now you know how powerful and rare they are and valuable. You know, you just got to think about that as you go through the game. Farm some crows. Great advice, Belle. DLC! You can try to farm the werewolves in Old Yharnam, but yeah, that's a super rare drop. Honestly, Reese, like, I don't think that's good advice, no offense, but it's just better to... Don't farm, just practice the boss. Just practice the boss. Try to learn how to no-hit it. Just go in. This is my advice. Go in. Here. I'll show you. Alright. So we're starting this fight. Oh. Hold on. We gotta wait for him. Pretend this is Amelia. Alright. We're not doing anything except pressing circle. 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 Oh, missed that. Gotta be earlier. There we go. Heal. Actually, don't heal. That's wrong. Don't do that. Just die. Just die. Circle. Okay. Now we after the big jump, we saw we can get some attacks in, right? There we go. Okay, we can get some attacks in there. All right, we're surviving. We're surviving. Look, it's a booty boss. It's Dark Souls, baby. It's a booty boss. All right, so now you can survive, so let's try to attack. Dodge. Attack. 1, 2. I can get 2 hits in there, but I gotta be quick. He's got a quick attack. Gotta watch out for that. 1, 2. I could generally get 2 hits in. Now what's he doing? You died. You don't want to be in there. So that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You go in, you survive for like a minute or 2, just dodging, get a feel for it. Don't use any buffs, don't use any healing items. Let them kill you, it doesn't matter, you'll go back there. Then once you can survive a minute or 2, dodge them and attack. Dodge them and attack. Once you could dodge an attack without healing, you get them down to like 60, 75% health, then you can feel free to use a healing item or 2 and kill them off if you get hit. Or you might feel like, you know, you could get it without... And you just kill them without getting hit. And you learn. You learn. That's the big key. Instead of farming and going to fight an enemy that's easy, doing something that, you know, your brain can mentally shut off for, I don't see the point of that. Like, you're playing a game to have fun, right? To do something. To test your ability. Your reaction time. Your memory skills. You don't get to test your abilities if you're just farming. So just fight the thing that you're trying to kill and learn. Thanks, I'll try that. Good luck, man. You'll find it'll make you a better player as you go through the game, too. And the best part about it, in my opinion, is you don't have to farm ever. Ever. You have to get good, though. Only time to farm is for unique items? Yeah, like when the game, you know, forces you to get something you want to try out. Yeah, there's no option. You know, the only thing you could do in a situation like that is to, you know, make it more advantageous for you with whatever in-game items the devs are throwing your way to make the farming less of a hassle. I have a question about the movie or show. When does the hunter enter the hunter's nightmare in the story? When does the hunter enter the hunter's nightmare in the story? Well, that's, you know... It depends if we're talking about the story that you're experiencing right now, or the original story that you are, you know, haphazardly weaving through that has been recreated for you to weave through. So there's a few layers to that. You basically get the choice of when to do it because all this stuff has already happened before. This is a recreation. So it's not exactly happening exactly like it would have or should have. That was close. So when would I do it? What do you want me to reveal? Like major plot advances? Bro, we haven't even sat down and storyboarded yet. I mean, that's way too advanced right now. We gotta sit down storyboard, bro. We're just casting right now. It was worth a try. I mean, like something like that. That's gotta be something you figure out over the course of a few months of script writing, right? I mean, I could give things just off the top of my head, but that's an in-depth question.
Oh.
That would be a major point in how the series that we are creating in our imagination right now would go. Hard to speak for it. Ooh, that was a weird hit. That one wasn't though. Neither was that. Couple weird hits right now. That was terrible. That was so bad. I never dodged that way. It's like my favorite attack to dodge. Garage Ben with the gifted subscription. Thanks, Garage. Oh no! That was so bad. What do you mean unable to acquire Madmen's knowledge? I only have 69. Oh, I have 99 of these though, probably, right? Yeah. SNES console with the 5-month Twitch Prime. Hey Zeus, is it possible that this run will end up on YouTube? This one will go on YouTube, yeah. Definitely. It's taking a little longer. I've been dawdling and talking. The plan was to do this in like 2.5 hours, but you know, we're gonna be a little over time today, but it's okay. So can we say hello to YouTube? We've already done this. You can say hello as much as you want, but they won't pay attention to you. Ow. I'm fine. I won't die. I'm totally okay. This is totally normal and everything is fine. Hiya! Absolute hiya. YouTube are an uppity bunch? Honestly, no, man. Like, every one of my videos is like 97 and 99% likes, you know? Sure, there's like a few people who comment dumb things. But, I mean, for the most part, my YouTube audience is really awesome. Definitely, I mean, some people like say they like hate YouTube's audience and whatnot, but that's not my experience. I always get someone, right? It's very easy as a content creator to look at a few messages and then start thinking that that's what everyone thinks, but it's not the case. Even with the comment ratio, right? There's one or two people who don't like something I did or say, and then there's a few thousand who are the other way. Onder Elisandil with the gifted subscription. Thanks, Onder. It's mostly the Monster Hunter crowd. Yeah, the Monster Hunter community by far is one of the worst. I do my shtick hating games for pretty much every game that I play. And the only community that really revealed itself to being a collection of babies and man-children were the Monster Hunter community. Every other community is more like, he doesn't like the game. So what? Moving on. Which is, you know, the adult thing to do when somebody doesn't like a game, because it's a game. But yeah, they just keep on going. Souls community can be rough though. I mean, what's the rough thing in the Souls community? When people come to you and they say, "Oh, how do I beat this boss?" and they say like, "Hit it and dodge it and get good." Like, some people say that's toxic. Some people say that's toxic. But it's just a cool. Oh wait, I didn't even get the. I need blood vials. Souls fans claim that if you don't like Dark Souls, you're bad or don't understand the game. I mean, that's true. Well, I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, if you like video games and you don't like Dark Souls, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, there's certain video games that are... They're highly regarded and respected for reasons. If you're telling me that there's nothing good with Dark Souls, you're revealing that your opinion isn't really based off of anything. You're a casual gamer, then yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That get good comments really annoying. They use it too often. No, they don't. They don't use it enough anymore, honestly. And that, like, that's culture right there. You're hating on culture. Like, get good is a way of life. I am the head priest of the Church of Get Good. Don't disrespect it. Like, you know how much patience and perseverance and adaptability I've learned from these games because people say get good, And because when I fail, I know that most of the time it's not because the game cheated or glitched out, it's because I wasn't good enough. Get good is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. Anybody who thinks otherwise, sorry, but I disagree with you. I disagree with you. I forgot blood vials! I need to get good! Frack! Yes, Chapel Dweller. Yes, I was supposed to go back and get vials. I was. Got the platinum in Bloodborne and Sekiro. Love both. Dark Souls not for you, but hey, life goes on. Well, if you're coming into it retroactively and you're playing a game that was made in 2011 in 2022, but like first you played like the sequels that are, you know, made on better consoles. I could understand that if you don't think Dark Souls is as good as Bloodborne and Sekiro. It's not. It's not. But Dark Souls changed video games. It's one of a handful of games that changed other video games. You can't disrespect it. Can't disrespect it. DLC. Demon Souls is the pillar of all souls. I mean, Demon Souls started it all, but Demon Souls was a console exclusive, had a much more limited budget than Dark Souls, and it didn't have a marketing budget. It created that for Dark Souls, so you don't have Dark Souls without Demon Souls. But Dark Souls did improve upon a lot in Demon Souls. It definitely improved upon a whole lot. From Software keeps improving, too. There's a reason why there's a genre called Souls-like. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Even though there's a whole lot of people that like hate the idea of there being a genre called Souls-like, I'm not really in understanding of that argument either, because it's clearly a different game type than a lot of other games. So I don't see what the issue is. Hollow Knight-like is more appropriate. Shut your mouth, Justin. From what I heard, it was more of an experiment game, yet it nurtured the right community to see that, and Bamco noticed. They're the smarter one here. Why didn't Bloodborne receive a 60 FPS patch? To deprive it of you. So when they give you the remake of Bloodborne, whenever it may come, you'll love them and you'll pay for it $70 instead of just releasing it for free. Oh, I missed the second. And you'll pay it? Yep. Launched. You tried Hollow Knight a couple times, can't get into it. It's a basic platformer. Doesn't really do much new, man. I understand it. Now, if you like Metroidvanias, I can understand liking it. It fits the standard Metroidvania experience. Thing I love about Souls game is the game trashes you, doesn't hold your hand and guide you through the game. And it gives you way more gameplay wise than other games. And that's where I am. I just the amount of pure gameplay that the franchise gives you is more fulfilling, more rewarding than any other franchise. Throughout over a decade now, since 2009, they've been doing it. And they haven't missed a step. Has every game been perfect? No. But every game has been, in my opinion, far above any other game released in like that year or two that the From Software games are released. Now, you know my opinions. Story games aren't games. It's a category that's different. Ooh. Oh, just didn't have enough distance, huh? You're too good. You seem like the boss. She's the player. Thanks, man. I am the blood god. I was just a little bit too wide on those. She's got that invisible gas that lights on fire. You got to be right. You got to dodge right behind her. Because if you're off to the side, she'll hit you still. I need one of these for my house. Is it better to heavy attack instead of visceral? Seen you do that a couple of times. Unless you're doing some like low skill challenge run, usually not Unholy Sorrow. But I do it because visceral damage, I don't like to do too many viscerals because I feel like you get way too much from it. I'll do them every now and then because they're cool looking. But I intentionally make the fight, I guess, like a little bit harder by not spamming them and not trying to go for too many. I think it's also cooler. Like you could do one, right? One, and it's just cooler to get parries and then get like trick attacks after a scooch. I like it better. It allows me to keep playing the game as opposed to just watching the visceral animation. Even though it's just like a couple seconds. It's not a big deal or anything. 690 damage, though. I'm not used to the shotgun. Timing's off. Gotta get good. Cheater. That was awful. Do you think you'll go to New Game Plus if there will be an Elden Ring DLC? I'll be playing Elden Ring in December, man. We got Callisto Protocol coming out, but after that, I'm not sure if there's any games for months. So, my time away from the lands, it's time to get in between the thighs of the lands between. Yeah, I'll be playing Dead Space. When does Dead Space remake come out? Is that in December as well? Or is that in the future sometime? January? All right, well, I'll be playing that. So at least we got something to look forward to. There's potential for speed runs in both those games. Are you going to try Hogwarts Legacy? Most likely if they pay me, I'll probably do it. When's that come out? Yeah, Wolong in March. February. All right, so I guess we have... You know what? We get a game a month. We got a game a month. December, we got Callisto. January, we got Dead Space. RE4 Remake in March as well. Oh, that'll be another game I'll pay full price for. Play for 8 hours and never touch again. Can't wait. Cannot wait for that. New Killer is out in DBD. I'm not playing that game until they get rid of camping, tunneling, and slugging. Done. Done. Every time... I've played 4 or 5 times within the last month or two. I play one game, Camp, Tunnel, Slug. Every single time. Camp, Tunnel, Slug. It's so annoying. Terrible game. Terrible player base. I'm over it. Wasn't he supposed to play a sponsored game today? Yeah, this run's taking me like a little longer than I thought, but we only got a few bosses left. We'll be playing it right after, man. What do you think about the new COD game? My opinion's irrelevant. It's a first-person shooter. Was the sponsored game Evil West? Oopsies. I attacked him too early. I'm a doofus. I thought I would be able to roll. Thought I'd be able to roll. You enjoyed the DMZ and Warzone modes, but won't be paying $70 for the same thing they released in the past 10 years. Yeah, I'm just the formulaic games, man, that just copy paste their code. They're just not for me. I couldn't even bring myself to buy the new MLB game. It's like, am I really paying for this again? I mean, what am I paying for? It's the same thing. Just worse. Evil West is the best. Have you been playing it, Justin? I hope it's fun. Like most of the sports games. Yeah, that's my... I want, like, NFL Blitz. I want NBA Street. I want SSX Tricky. Those are the sports games I want. Like, wacky and wild sports. Crazy video game nonsense. Give me that stuff back. Damn. Go down on me. Yeah. That was educational. Happy to help. Don't have to tell us, obviously, but I'm curious how these sponsorships work. Zeus, is it as simple as, hey, we'll pay you money to play our game? I mean, like, it's... I get paid to play it for usually a specific amounts of time. Usually it involves, like, a social media post as well. Yeah, it's kind of that simple, man. At this point. I mean, they usually email me an offer, and then I'm like, more money, please. And then they're like, okay, more money. And then I'm like, good. And then I play the game. They give me the money. Everyone's happy. Am I gonna need to post anything in chat? Yeah, I'm gonna put you to work. Oh yeah, I was like, well, what am I doing? 3 bosses left. What's the weapon evolution run? My weapon evolves once the boss's HP is 50%. Which basically just means I switch weapons. But the weapons are thematically similar, so it's kind of like an upgrade. Although in this essence, it's actually kind of a downgrade. Ow. I thought I was outside his range slightly, but... Oh, I'm in that range.
Accept your death.
My own fault. My own fault. I jumped at him. I jumped at him when he's got moon power. Reaped. He reaped what I have sown. The minor challenge would be pretty fun to play and watch. The mirror challenge? What mirror challenge? Explain to me. Burial Blade versus Burial Blade Gehrman is just some of the coolest fighting in the game. Oh, frack. I'm dead. You don't know why, but Wolong is being slept on. It's not being marketed or advertised at all. The truth, man, is that they don't do marketing well. They don't do marketing well. Also, they don't understand that they need this is the world, all right? I live here, but they need an English name. There's so many people who won't touch Neo or Wolong, man, because, you know, it's an Asian name. That's it. That's a big reason. So many people are like that. It's a shame, because they're amazing games. But I think they do need better names, better marketing. Games are fantastic, though. And I'll recommend the hell out of them. I'll play the hell out of them. Raining blood. You're gonna go out. That's how you go out. Tried getting your friend into Sekiro, but he wouldn't because of the name. Like, unfortunately, I'm well aware of people and the BS. I'm well aware, unfortunately. Shame. All right, one more boss. You were like that before you tried Neo because you're not a fan of JRPGs, but Neo changed that for you? Neo is not a JRPG. I mean, like, when you think of, like, it is a Japanese role-playing game. Like, it is, but it's also not what people mean when they say JRPGs. So, like, it's one of those things, like, you know, Neo's also a Souls-like, right? It's just... the JRPG genre is a fair bit different. Yeah, than Persona 5, exactly. Or like, what's that other one? Genshin Impact? DS3 is also the most Western JRPG of all time. But yeah, like I'm not saying that they're not JRPGs, right? But it's just that the current use of JRPG, in my experience, has it's a different kind of game. But yes, it is. It actually is a role-playing game developed by a Japanese developer. Neo has some Monster Hunter DNA inside? How so? loot, I'd say it's more like Diablo loot. I mean, it's more like Monster Hunter than it's like Dark Souls loot-wise. But I wouldn't say that the loot system is like Monster Hunter in a complete way. I'd say it's very much Diablo. I'm dead. How to use the shield there. It was on his mom's body. He's got extra powers when he's on his mom's body. I am the master orphan baiter, of course. Terrible. Way too early there. Deserve that hit. I would have been fine if he actually killed me. Where do you think you're going, big boy? I try to dead angle that. All right, weapon evolution run is done. Took a little longer than I thought, but lots of conversation today. Lots of talking. Hope you enjoyed.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.